Hi, my name is Patrick Anderson. I'm a technology specialist with Microsoft, focused on CRM. And today I want to talk about setting up the customer portal with CRM 2011, and in this case, setting up the portal on Windows Azure. To start with, you'll want to download the customer portal solution from the Windows Marketplace. And this is a URL you can note to download that from. There's some install docs that come with the download after you unzip it. And in this scenario, you'll want to set up a Windows Azure account ahead of time. And you want to consider the fact that you'll need to install Visual Studio as well as IIS to accomplish this. You'll also need the Visual Studio tools for Azure and the CRM 2011 SDK. Once you have those pieces on a machine of your choice, you'll need to create a CRM 2011 organization and set up a special Windows Live ID that you're going to use basically as a web service account so CRM can talk to Windows Azure. These are some good help resources that I found, the docs that come with the solution, and a couple others here that I just mentioned. These were kind of the most helpful URLs that I found during the installation. Next, I want to take you through the pieces that I typically demonstrate when I show this to customers. And you'll need to have your CRM organization here. And what I recommend is to set up some initial cases, of course, some contacts and accounts, set up some knowledge base articles, or at least one, like I've done here. You'll want to set up some contracts, potentially some products and services, and I made some goals as well. And typically when I show this, if I'm showing a service overview for customers, I'll take them through the service module here and show all these things, and then next take them to the customer portal and review this functionality here. Within the customer portal, the things that I like to go through each tab here, but I've customized just the entry text here, and as we move through this, you'll see some of this information populated based on the things we already set up in the CRM org. The core features of the customer portal out of the box are as follows. There is this home landing page that you can edit and adjust, manage the links here. There's the concept of the event calendar to allow people to log into marketing events or sign up for events coming up. A general FAQ area. The service scheduling piece, which ties into the service modules scheduling service, which I'll show. The cases, which ties into creating a case and looking at existing cases. Access to knowledge base articles. And then the concept of registering a product, which is a custom entity created with the portal framework, allowing you to register a product. And lastly, the Contact Us page, which allows customers to submit some information, and this comes in as a form of a lead within the demo org. So regarding setting up the organization, you'll want to come in here under Marketing and set up a campaign that folks can register for. So I've got a couple here. I'm going to add one more. A couple things to keep in mind when you're setting up your marketing campaign. You'll want to make sure the registration is open, the campaign type set to event. You'll want to check the publish to web and that also the featured event checkbox. And I think as long as you have these all set up correctly and the event date start is sometime in the future, you should expect to see this show up under the events as this does. And once you're in the event here, a customer can come in and look at past events as well as current events they can register for. And here, if I went through, I could actually go through and register for this event. If I populate all this out, it will actually save it and give me an ICS calendar file to save to my local calendar if I wanted to. The FAQs are added by editing the actual portal page and having the portal admin rights, and you can just go in here and actually edit and add these. I didn't find any other place where these would be added in the documentation. Next, we'll talk about service. An important thing to know with service is that you'll want to have a resources team or some resources assigned to this service. And the other important thing is to have this web listed within the description, and that way it will actually be exposed through the portal. So when you schedule a new service, you'll see that as an available service type, and then this basically uses the scheduler to find an available time and service it. If I go through here and schedule this service again, it's been scheduled. I could add this to my calendar, and then here you can view your scheduled services now when you come back, and you have again the ability to add it to your calendar or cancel the service request. Next, we'll look at cases here. Within cases, I can view existing cases or open a new case and sort by active or closed, org-wide. If I view an existing case, I have the ability to add some notes or an attachment and update the case with that information. I can also close the case from here. Here, if I come back and open a new case, again, title, basic things here, and create this case, and it'll show up under cases. Knowledge base will actually search the knowledge base articles that you've put into your org. So those are set up within the organization under knowledge base and simply added here. So it looks like if they're here, they show up through to the portal and give you the basics. Product registration, again, you need to have a product set up within your org here under products. And as long as you have that, you can register the product, or it becomes available to register through the portal. So I could select that, put in this basic information and register. And here you see if you're signed in to your organization with system admin rights, you have the ability to see the registered products custom entity that's been added. And if I go into registered products there, I would see those product registration requests that came in from the portal site. Lastly, the Contact Us tab allows a user to basically come in, populate this and the description of what they're requesting, and this basically comes in as a lead record. Here, if I look at leads, you see these are all created by the web service, and that's actually the portal creating these different lead records on behalf of the user. And that's basically the overview of how the portal works and the different components within it. Lastly, I'll talk about some setup considerations that you may have. So if you're signed in with the portal admin rights, which is a special security role that's part of the solution, you have the ability to edit this website as an end user. I'll show you that next. So to be able to edit the customer portal, your user must have a corresponding contact within the CRM organization with the same user first name and last name. And of course, then you'll give them this web role as a customer portal administrator. So you'll add that web role. And once they have that, they'll be able to make those changes. So notice once I have this that web role enabled and I log back into the portal here, I have these edit buttons. So this allows me to come in and actually edit the text of any of these areas and save it and modify it. So I've modified the home page data here and saved it. That's also how I added the FAQs. But you could manage all the rest of the site areas with this property. You can also add tabs and additional functionality as an end user without really getting into the HTML. On the back end, of course, that's part of the solution that you import under content management here in the org. You see all the website data and the templates, pages, all the graphics. Everything is basically stored here. You can come in here and make edits as well. Lastly here, just some setup issues that I found when I initially installed the solution to my CRM 2011 org. I got a versioning error and didn't really have any issues with that. It seemed to work fine. Also, when running the website copy utility, a couple things there on the device ID and password. Make sure that you get that set up correctly and you write those down. I actually had to copy this Microsoft Identity Model.dll to the same directory that the website copy utility was located in order for this to run properly for me. Live ID, just a general caution about that. You may need to clear your cache. If you're trying to sign in and test different accounts, just be cognizant of that. So these are some different things that I found to be helpful. You can clear cache. Lastly, there, Shift plus a right click and run as another user allows you to successfully log in, as two different users at the same time to test things out. So I hope that was helpful and you have good success with the customer portal. It seems to work great, and I think this is a strong offering for our customers for sure.